Okay, a triad is what we're going to use to structure our basic chords. We hear the prefix tri, meaning three, so it's going to be chords made up of three notes. So the best way to find this is to think a triad 1, 3, 5. I'd probably commit that to memory, triad 1, 3, 5. Okay, so the best way to do it, again, throw up your hand, 1, 3, 5. Okay, so if we're looking for, we'll just start randomly with an A chord. A is 1, so what's 2? 2 is B. We're looking for 3 though. A, B, C. So we have A, C, D, and E. So A, C, and E is an A triad. Okay, so now let's look at our A minor chord. So the notes we have in there are A, E, A, C, and another E. Okay, so we'll notice all those are notes for our triads. And there's a real quick note again, we had 3 notes. How do we get a chord here that has 5 notes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like we said, we had some repeating notes in there, so they're all A, C's, or E's. So A, E, A, C, E. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's try that with a C chord, or a C triad rather. So again, 5 fingers up, C. If C is 1, what's 3? C, D, E. C is 1, E is 3, C, D, E, F, G. So 1, 3, 5, C, E, G. Okay, so we know our C chord looks like this. So let's see if we got that triad right. So we have C, E, G, C, and E. Okay, again, we have 5 notes out of a 3-note triad because we have some repeats. We have 2 C's and 2 E's. Okay. Okay, so we just figured out how to build chords out of triads. Now let's say we wanted to build something like a 7th chord. So if you see, for example, on a chord chart, an A minor with a 7 next to it, what that means is we have the A minor triad again, which was A, C, and E. And we want to add the 7th also. So 1, 3, 5 plus 7. Okay, so that would be A, C, E, F, G. Okay, so G is going to be your 7th. Okay, so we take an A minor chord. There's our standard triad. Now, we can either play a G here with a pinky, or we can also open up. We have an A right here. We can take that A off, and now we have an open G string there. Okay, and now we have an A minor 7, which we can also add 2 G's if we want. But the whole point of this is to understand how chords are constructed. So on a piano, if you're familiar with piano, this is pretty simple because you can think about 1, 3, and 5 as far as the fingering of the white keys in the key of C. But again, even if you don't know the chord fingering yet, we can always figure out what notes are in the chord by 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so of course accidentals will play into this as we progress with our keys, but that's just kind of a basic understanding, and we will get deeper into this in the days to come.